Book of Jubilees, Chapter 30. Dinah ravished, slaughter of the Shechemites, laws against intermarriage, and the choice of Levi. In the first year of the 6th week, Jacob went up to Salem, east of Shechem, in peace during the 4th month. There Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, was taken into the house of Shechem, son of Hamor the Hivite, prince of the land. He lay with her and defiled her. She was still a little girl, only 12 years old. Shechem pleaded with his father and with Dinah's brothers to let her be given to him as a wife. But Jacob and his sons were filled with anger because the men of Shechem had defiled their sister. They spoke deceitfully and dealt treacherously with them, deceiving them. Simeon and Levi came unexpectedly to Shechem and carried out judgment. They killed all the men they found in the city, not leaving a single one alive. They put them all to death in torment, because they had shamed their sister Dinah. From that time forward, it was decreed in heaven that no daughter of Israel should ever again be defiled, and judgment was appointed for those who did such things. They were to be destroyed by the sword. The Lord handed the men of Shechem over to the sons of Jacob so they could execute justice upon them, so this defilement would never again be repeated in Israel. If any man in Israel gives his daughter or his sister to someone from the Gentile nations, he shall die. They must stone him, for he has brought shame on Israel. The woman shall be burned with fire, for she has dishonoured her father's household. She will be removed from the people. No adulteress or impurity should be found in Israel throughout the generations of the earth, for Israel is holy to the Lord. Any man who defiles Israel shall surely die. They must stone him with stones. This law has no expiration, no forgiveness, and no atonement. A man who defiles his daughter shall be cut off from Israel, for he has offered his seed to Moloch and acted wickedly. Moses was commanded to warn the people of Israel not to give their daughters to Gentiles or to take Gentile women for their sons. This is detestable before the Lord. For this reason, the story of the Shechemites was written in the law, showing what they did to Dinah, and how Jacob's sons responded, saying, "We will not give our daughter to an uncircumcised man, for that would be a disgrace to us." It is a disgrace to Israel for any man to give or take a Gentile wife. It is impure and abominable. Israel cannot be clean if it has Gentile wives or gives its daughters to Gentile husbands. If someone does this, there will be plague after plague, curse upon curse. Every judgment, plague and curse will fall on that person. If anyone turns a blind eye to those who commit impurity, or who defile the Lord's sanctuary, or who profane his holy name, the whole nation will be judged along with the guilty one. There will be no favoritism, no acceptance of offerings, sacrifices, or sweet fragrances from such a person. The same will apply to every man or woman in Israel who defiles the sanctuary. For this reason, the sons of Jacob who destroyed Shechem were recorded in heaven as having acted righteously. Levi was chosen for the priesthood because he was zealous to carry out justice and vengeance for the shame brought upon Israel. Blessing and righteousness were written in Levi's favour on the heavenly tablets. His righteousness is remembered throughout the years. It is written for 1,000 generations. It will be remembered for him and for his descendants. He is written on the heavenly tablets as a friend of God and a righteous man. This entire account was written and commanded to be shared with the children of Israel, so they would not sin or break the commandments or violate the covenant that had been appointed for them. They were to keep the covenant and be recorded as friends of God. But if they disobey, committing impurity and sin in every way, they will be recorded on the heavenly tablets as adversaries. They will be erased from the book of life, and written in the book of those who are to be destroyed and uprooted from the earth. On the day Jacob's sons killed the men of Shechem, a record was written in heaven, declaring that they had acted with righteousness and justice. It was written as a blessing. They brought Dinah out of Shechem's house and seized everything that belonged to the city, sheep, oxen, donkeys, flocks, wealth, and brought it all to Jacob. Jacob reproached his sons for putting the city to the sword, for he feared the Canaanites and the Perizzites who lived nearby. But the fear of the Lord fell on all the surrounding cities, and no one pursued Jacob's sons. Chapter 31. Jacob's journey to Bethel and Hebron. Isaac blesses Levi and Judah. On the new moon Jacob said to his household, "Purify yourselves and change your garments. Let us go to Bethel, where I vowed to the Lord when I fled from Esau. He has brought me back safely, so put away the foreign gods among you." They gave him all the idols and ornaments they were wearing. Rachel gave him the household gods she had stolen from Laban. Jacob burned and smashed them, then buried the remains under an oak tree in Shechem. On the new moon of the 7th month Jacob went to Bethel. He built an altar at the place where he had slept, and he set up a stone pillar there. He sent word to Isaac and Rebekah, inviting them to come to the sacrifice. Isaac said, "Let my son Jacob come, that I may see him before I die." Jacob came to his father Isaac and his mother Rebekah to Abraham's house. He brought 2 of his sons with him, Levi and Judah. Rebekah came out from the tower to greet Jacob. Her spirit was revived when she heard, "Your son Jacob has returned." She kissed and embraced him. She saw his 2 sons and asked, "Are these your sons, my son?" She kissed and blessed them, saying, "In you the seed of Abraham will become glorious. You will be a blessing on the earth." Jacob went to Isaac, who lay in his chamber, and brought his 2 sons with him. He kissed Isaac's hand, and Isaac embraced him and wept on his neck. The darkness left Isaac's eyes, and he saw Levi and Judah. He said, "Are these your sons? They look just like you." Jacob said, "Yes, father, you see truly, they are my sons." The boys came near, and Isaac kissed and embraced them both. The spirit of prophecy came upon him. He took Levi in his right hand and Judah in his left. He blessed Levi first, saying, "May the God of all creation bless you and your descendants forever. May he give you greatness and glory. May you and your children draw near to serve him in his sanctuary like the angels. Your children will be honored, made holy, and made great. They will be princes, judges, and leaders of the tribes. They will speak the word of the Lord, declare his ways to Jacob and his paths to Israel. The Lord's blessing will be in their mouths to bless the people." To Levi, Isaac said, "Levi, you will share his table, and your table will always be full. You and your sons will eat at it forever. Those who hate you will fall. All who curse you will be cursed. All who bless you will be blessed." To Judah he said, "May the Lord give you strength to defeat your enemies. You will be a prince over the tribes. May your name and the name of your sons spread through every land. Nations will fear you. The help of Jacob and salvation of Israel will come through you. When you sit on the throne of righteousness, there will be peace for the people. Blessed are those who bless you. Cursed are those who oppose and afflict you." Isaac kissed and embraced Judah again, and rejoiced greatly, for he had seen Jacob's sons with his own eyes. He worshipped, blessed them both, and stayed with Jacob that night. They ate and drank with joy. Isaac laid Levi to his right and Judah to his left. It was counted to him as righteousness. Jacob told Isaac everything that night, how the Lord had shown him mercy, protected him, and prospered him. Isaac blessed the God of Abraham for not withdrawing his mercy and righteousness from Isaac's children. In the morning Jacob told Isaac about the vow he had made, the vision he had seen, the altar he had built, and the offering he had prepared. Isaac said, "I cannot go with you, my son. I am old and weak. Go in peace. Set your mother on a donkey and take her with you. I know you came because of me, and this day is blessed because we have seen each other alive. May you prosper and fulfill your vow. Don't delay it, for you will be held accountable. May the Lord who made all things be pleased with you." Isaac said to Rebekah, "Go with Jacob." Rebekah went with Jacob, and Deborah went with her. They came to Bethel. Jacob remembered the blessing Isaac had given him and his sons Levi and Judah, and he rejoiced. He blessed the God of his fathers and said, "Now I know that I have eternal hope, and so do my sons before the God of all." It was written as an eternal testimony on the heavenly tablets how Isaac blessed Levi and Judah. This concludes chapter 30 and 31 of the Book of Jubilees. Remember to subscribe and join me tomorrow for the next chapters as we keep walking through all 50 chapters of the Book of Jubilees.